actually forgot what I was gonna say, but just keep it going. It'll come to me. Yeah. Hi, and welcome back to Roam Away From Home. I'm Taylor, and today we're going to go into our top 5 RV memberships. These memberships add a ton of value and are affordable and can be applied across the country. That's why they made our top 5 list. Before we get started, subscribe now to stay in the loop with all the RV life and remote income tips on our channel. We're going to start with our number 1 RV membership, and it's one that surprisingly a lot of people we know don't have: Passport America. Passport America essentially gives you 50% off of campgrounds and RV parks nationwide. Not all of the campgrounds and RV parks are in the most pristine condition. You know, you're gonna find a mixture of high-end RV parks and low-end, but that 50% off of so many across the country saves a ton in just 1 year, and it's a very affordable membership. Prices vary depending on how long you want your term to be, but this is a membership that we'll keep for years. Even if we stopped full-time RVing, we would still keep it so that we could save money on just our weekend trips and stuff like that. We actually stayed in our first RV park because of Passport America. And there we got all these great amenities: laundry, hot tub, pool. The hot tub was especially nice because it was about 30 degrees in Arizona at the time. What was really awesome about this RV park is that it normally would cost $50 a night and we got it for $25. So that's a huge difference when you're talking about the difference of every single day getting those savings. The great thing about Passport America is that it is nationwide. If you're going to be on the East Coast, Passport America is a must. There's a lot less boondocking out there, and so Passport America will actually make your stays affordable. One thing to keep in mind about the Passport America membership is that you can't stay at all the RV parks year-round. So if there's an RV park located in Arizona, it's possible that they don't offer that 50% off deal during the winter months, which is in season for Arizona. Most of the time you'll be able to find one just fine. They also have max amount of nights that you can stay with that discount. So they'll give you 50% off for, let's say, 3 to 5 nights, something like that. After that, if you want to extend your stay, then you're going to have to work out a different deal with the RV park. The good thing about this is when you compare it to boondocking, so we normally boondock, right? And we spend $0 on boondocking. When you compare it to that, it actually is very affordable, but you get the high-end amenities of RV parks. So you don't necessarily always have laundry and hot tubs and pools at campgrounds, but most Passport America RV parks and campgrounds, they do include those higher-end amenities. It makes it great if you're used to boondocking and you only need an RV park or campground a few days a month. Our number 2 best RV membership is Harvest Hosts. If you're an RVer, you've probably already heard of this membership, but if not, what it is you pay an annual membership and you will get the ability to stay at really cool places throughout the country. They are vineyards, distilleries, golf courses, if you get the golf package like we have, museums, art exhibits, other sorts of attractions, and they basically give you the opportunity to book these places. Typically, you're only going to stay at these about 1 night. Now, more people are offering 2 nights of stay. And then in exchange for staying there, you don't actually pay a fee to stay at the place, but you are expected to support the local business by spending about $20. It's really cool because you meet the business owners a lot of times, and it's in locations where maybe there aren't RV parks and campgrounds readily available. For example, when we were in Paso Robles, there weren't a lot of RV parks and campgrounds there. There were some, but there weren't that many. But we were able to spend some good amount of time there by just going from one Harvest Host to the next. And we got to go to a lot of vineyards and do a lot of wine tastings, so it was really fun. We love the golf membership, so if you're a golfer and you're planning to golf on the road, you absolutely should upgrade. Some of the most beautiful Harvest Hosts that we've stayed at are golf courses. Some other fun ones we visited are, we went to a tractor museum. That was pretty cool, and it had all these really old tractors and different ranch vehicles. We also stayed at a tree farm. I did not know what a tree farm was before we did that, and it was beautiful, and we actually were in the craziest thunderstorm at this tree farm. And you can go to alpaca ranches, you can do berry farms, all these different places, and it really exposes you to a different type of RV life. One thing to keep in mind about this membership is you do have to be self-contained. So you cannot require hookups, water, sewer. They usually are boondocking style, so you don't have any hookups. Occasionally, some of the Harvest Hosts do have the ability to plug into electric if you pay an extra fee. Definitely recommend this membership. It is one that we already have renewed since starting full-time life on the road because we like it that much. And if you want 15% off of your annual membership, just check out the link below. Harvest Host also recently acquired Boondockers Welcome. So this membership will change over time. Boondockers Welcome also used to be on our top 5 RV memberships, but because it's acquired by Harvest Host, we're kind of looping it all in one. So Boondockers Welcome is where you book a stay similar to Harvest Host. There's no expectation of paying the host. Now that might change now that Harvest Host has acquired it, but you essentially stay on their property. So they have a property that's very friendly for RVers. Maybe they have a flat concrete pad or they live on a ranch or whatever. So basically people open up their homes and their personal properties to allow RVers to come stay with them. We personally have not used Boondockers Welcome. So we have had the membership for a year and we always prefer either Passport America or Harvest Host. The reason is basically because of the location where we go. They just don't have that many options. If you're going to be on the East Coast again, this is a must-have. Super helpful. There are a lot of Boondockers Welcome hosts on the East Coast, and you can find them throughout the whole country as well. But this is a membership where if you want another option, and you want an option to stay in a different place that's not an RV park and campground, this is a good fit. We do predict that in the future it's going to be bundled into Harvest Host, so you might already get that membership when you sign up for Harvest Host, or it's just an add-on. If that's something that interests you, check out our blog. We have links to all of these memberships there. Our third favorite RV membership is Good Sam. And Good Sam is a powerhouse in the RV world. So if you don't know about it now, you should. They offer insurance, mail services, basically anything to do with RVing, roadside assistance, all of it. Good Sam's has some sort of offering. But you can just become a member, a basic member. It's about $30 a year. And you can go up from there. And that includes discounts to different RV parks, 10% off certain RV parks and campgrounds. It also includes between 5 and 6 cents off per gallon at gas stations across the country. The gas discounts are only for certain kinds of gas stations, so think of truck stops, and it's primarily Flying J's and Pilot. It's not a huge savings, but it is good to have as a membership in your arsenal because it's not very expensive and you can actually get a discounts that will save you significant amount of money throughout the whole country. The fourth best RV membership applies to solo RVers more than it does to couples. It's the Wandering Individuals Network, commonly referred to as WINS. So they go through and caravan and have different kind of RV routes throughout the entire country. And we actually met them in Mexico. We met a big group of them that were there. They all caravanned from Arizona down to Mexico, crossed the border together, stayed there for 3 weeks to a month, and they had all these activities planned the whole time they were there. You know, sightseeing together. They had a happy hour every single night. They were having such a good time that we asked them, hey, how do you guys all know each other? And that's how we found out about WINS. So if you're a solo RVer, it's a great opportunity. You can join it as a couple as 2 memberships, but it is typically for individuals, obviously, hence the name. But they go through places throughout the whole country. What's really cool about it is when we were there, people offered all different types of services. So they had a mobile seamstress that could fix things in your RV, like curtains and clothing and stuff like that. They also had people who were specialized in maybe more mechanics. So you learn a lot by just being around these people and everyone kind of shares everything. It's really cool. After that Mexico trip, a few of them became so close that they continued their RV journey together. So highly recommend if you're a solo traveler. Another one that's similar to WINS is Escapees. Escapees, you can actually go to a lot of their events and not be their membership. That's why it's not in our membership, because it's for working age RVers. So people who aren't retired yet join this network. Escapees is very popular for their meal service, so you might have heard of it in that way too. But if you're interested in connecting with other younger RVers, Escapees is a great group to be a part of. Again, you can attend their different events without being a member, so you don't need the membership, but it is very helpful. They have a Facebook group, they have events in Vegas, Mexico, South Dakota, like everywhere. They have events. They're really cool events, lots of networking opportunities, lots of fun opportunities as well. Our fifth favorite RV membership is Gas Buddy. Gas Buddy is a free membership or premium membership. They actually have 3 levels of membership, and it gets you gas discounts throughout the entire country. So we use Gas Buddy to not only find gas stations with the cheapest gas price, because you cannot even pay for the membership and it just gives you access to all the different gas station prices around you. We also use the premium membership to get extra savings on gas. If you have the free membership, you can also get a free debit card. So if you get the debit card, it's free, it's links to your bank account directly, and you can get another layer of discount. So you don't even have to pay for the membership, but you'll get an extra, let's say, 5 to 6 cents off per gallon just by using the Gas Buddy debit card at select locations. If you get the very premium membership, which is what we had for a long time, you get roadside assistance in addition to up to 40 cents off per gallon. This membership was so helpful for us in California. California gas prices are crazy. It's just a known fact, right? They're so expensive. They're a full dollar more per gallon just across the border from Oregon, and about $1.50 a gallon more from Arizona. What Gas Buddy did was kept those gas prices below $4 a gallon when everywhere else it was $4.50 a gallon. So what's cool about the membership is you can just have it for a month if you know you're going to be in a more expensive state or if you know you're traveling more, and then you can cancel it for the next month. So you don't need to keep it for a full year. The top level membership is only $9.99. So it's really worth it. We still use it all the time, and we save, on average, I would say, in the area, we save about 20 cents a gallon every single time we fill up. And that, for an RVer, that's important. So it's a great membership. It's very cost effective, and just try out the free one for now. And we have a link below to save you an extra few cents per gallon after your first fill up. Now, we've looked at other types of RV memberships like Thousand Trails, KOA, several others. There are so many. You can find a membership for everything. But these 5 that we mentioned truly do save you money, and they're affordable, and they'll bring big value to you while diversifying where you can stay in your RV. Because you don't want a bunch of memberships that do the same thing. That doesn't really make sense. So if you want the most bang for your buck, these memberships are the way to go. We have a blog linked below that have linked to all of these different memberships, so you can just click on them and go to the website directly. We do have the few discount links also included below to save you some money. For more RV life and remote income tips, subscribe.
Pulling out of that KOA, on the road in our Chevrolet. Turn right at the Texaco, then anywhere we wanna go. I know I'm gonna get there.